Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Victorian magazine. We have reached June of 1991. So today we're going to look at serene rooms clad in white, when strawberries melt on the vine, as if woven with sunlight, and the art of Victorian ribbons. This is going to be fun, and I do have something marked back here, so something inspired me. So I'm excited to see what that is. And June is always a lovely month, full of blooming flowers, blues and whites. Sometimes they introduce the ocean. So we'll see what we see. Look at that collage work right there. It's gorgeous. Look at those old headphones. Oh my goodness. Look at the beautiful white bedding. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that. The texture on the white. Creme de la creme. The pursuit of perfection is the pursuit of sweetness and light. Well, I can agree with that. That's pretty. Oh, yes. Strawberries and cream. On that note, I think I will be having strawberries and cream after I'm done filming this episode. I love the tassels with your little, is that soap back there or something? Maybe a scent of some sort. The pillows. Beautiful, beautiful whites. Oh, the cameo. The grande soiree. Huh. Look at this. At a public ball, if a gentleman without a proper introduction asks a lady to dance, she should positively refuse. Advise the 1863 Complete Guide to the Art of Dancing. Sir, excuse me, we have not been introduced. How dare you? How fun. Oh, look at this embroidery. The applique work on this is amazing. Look how detailed that is incredible. That would take many hours of work. Many. Layer by layer. They did the texture on that. I love the use of flowers. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, that is stunning. Gorgeous. Pears, a golden harvest. Lovely paintings of pears in our perfume advertisements. I remember that. A touch of ivy. Why, of course, because it's the early 90s and we have a touch of ivy everywhere during this era. Look at that. The calling cards. Oh, that's lovely. The silver with the white and then your little roses added in. Soothing rituals. I love this. Love that. Here, wildflowers. I love that. Chamomile. We have wild chamomile growing here, and it's so pretty. I did pick some, and I have it drying. And I will be making chamomile tea a little later on. Oh, yummy. It looks so delicious. I love that dress. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Maybe they'll give us some recipes for that because I'm interested to see what that is. That looks so lovely. I love the blue and white too. And I point that out over and over, and I will continue to point it out over and over. Now this is something fun to look for as you go thrifting. See if you can find lovely little frames like that. I think they're so pretty. Oh, I love this collage. They did such a good job with this. Look, you have a cameo. Look at the cameos. And your dried flowers in the back. Your little keys. I love jewelry so much. As you can tell, I'm always wearing jewelry. And it would be so fun to keep an eye out for the vintage pins. Summer's Joy. So simple, isn't it? yet so beautiful, the white. It's so fresh and clean. Look at her little posy. It just brings me back so much to the styles. Oh, look at that beautiful bracelet. Rooms clad in white upon white. Look how simple. Love that. I love it when they bring in a natural element like this, and it's just, to me, it's so dainty and delicate, and I love how they feature the wild. I love bringing branches in from outside. I'll do that. That's gorgeous. And there's your ivy, of course, your trailing ivy. And I love how they did that. That was very well done. Look at, they brought in the seashells. Isn't that cute? A study in serenity. Very dainty, very simple, very minimalist, but yet look at the design. From the stave forward, oh my gosh, look at that dress. Multi-layered bustles of some 19th century dresses were held in place with complex networks of hidden pulleys, cords, pads, and wires. That's interesting. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Look at that beautiful dress. Look at the puffed sleeves. Didn't they call those mutton puffs or mutton chops? Because it resembled the leg of a... What is mutton exactly? Is it lamb? Look at her hair is even decorated with pearls. That's gorgeous. And here is here too as well. Look at those massive puff sleeves. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love how she's sitting, an artist by the window. Oh my goodness. Look at those swirls. It's kept in place by, what is it that's keeping that? Is it something that extends out? That is a gorgeous cascade. How beautiful. That's a neat way to style a curtain. Look at those. That's amazing. I love the light cascading through. I think it's so gorgeous. And look at these beautiful flowers. I love that collection. Oh, look at that. A bar of moonlight crossing the room rested on her bed and showed a dress of China silk laid out in virgin whiteness. The fine art of ribbonry. 100 years ago, rosettes and ribbons cascaded from hats, spilled over necklines, and decorated many an element of the Victorian wardrobe, from dainty purses to shoes. Some of these elaborate bows were fashioned by dressmakers and milliners, but others were the artistry of needlewomen who learned their craft through the pages of Godey's Ladies' Books. Godey's Ladies' Book. I think I have that in my collection from 18 something. I should go find that book and see what they have. I should totally go look for that. I forgot about that book. Look at the ribbon work there. Okay, we're almost to this area that inspired me. I'm curious to see what it is. Look at that ribbon work there. Just the pleat upon pleat upon pleat upon pleat. And the pleat work here and the embroidery. And look at the crinkling of the ribbon even. The knot work, I think they did a loop, they knotted it and then looped it again to create this amazing texture. Yeah, wired loops of satin ribbon, each knotted at the top. That's really pretty. Okay, stop it. Holy smackerels. How do you even begin to make such a thing? Are those made from sugars? Yes, sugar roses. Holy smoly macaroni. How? That would be so much fun to make. Like pure fun. How do you make sugar roses? This I need to learn. And that is just beyond beautiful. Look at the cascade of colors. Okay, yeah, totally inspired. Best yet, best yet. And here she is making, is she making them? Okay, drying and arranging flowers. Well, that's drying and arranging flowers, but that's, oh no, this is somebody else. This is this lady, so this is a different article. It's not a continuation of this. These are made from actual sugar. These are dried. How fun. I want a studio like that. Doesn't that look gorgeous, you guys? How fun. Very simple. When strawberries melt on the vine. June is the season of pies cooling on windowsills, of church socials, of pink mousses lending sweet coolness to a summer afternoon. That looks so inviting. And there's my strawberry shortcake right here. Doesn't that look so yummy? Here we go. Tea cakes with marmalade cream filling, fruit slices. I was looking for the sugar. How do you make the sugar roses? Chocolate cake with chocolate butter icing, oven scones. They're not going to tell me how to make. Oh, well, that's all right. I'm sure I can look it up. When strawberries melt, strawberry pie, berries with blueberry cream, strawberry rhubarb. That looks so good, doesn't it? I'm still like tingling over seeing those sugar roses. Like how? Okay, they're saying the next best thing to ice cream is this. And what is this? Chilled milk-based drinks, lightly flavored with the fruits of summer. Okay, how do we make those? Blush cream sangria. No, that's something continued from this right here. How do I make this? Raspberry shake, banana nut blend, honeydew. Well, maybe, I don't know. And it's right here. I love the colors. I don't know if I want a banana shake. Not right now, maybe later. Thank you for offering. Maybe later. As if they offered. Oh my gosh. I was so happy to see that rose cake. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculously happy. My daughter's tribute to Winston Churchill. Winston. Sorry, I think I called him Winston. Now I want to learn how to make sugar roses. I just can't get that out of my mind. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. And present you all with my sugar rose cake creation. Too bad you couldn't have tea with me. That would be so fun. How fun would that be to have a tea together? Here's our advertisements. And our little last little article of a father. This is June. They should have had a Father's. They didn't have anything for Father's Day for June. Maybe they will next year. All right, look at that tea party. On that note, I am going to end it here. It was lovely. So lovely. My favorite thing, of course, was the cake that I'm still thinking about. So we'll see you next time in July. And we might see ocean in July. Hopefully. I do love the ocean issues. I miss it being from Oregon. We don't have an ocean in Montana. We have lots of lakes in Montana, though. All right. Until next time, you guys. Goodbye.